Hey loves, welcome to my internet home. My name is Tesh, and today I'm doing a video on the 10 herbs to attract love and fertility. This is for beginners, and these are herbs, or most of these herbs you can find in your grocery store. I am giving you a couple of gems that you may not find in your grocery store, but they are kick-ass when it comes to love and attraction and bringing people back into your life. So let's get into the herbs that we have here. So the first one we're going to talk about today is sage. Now, of course, sage is for purification and cleansing, but it's also for beauty. It's also to help you feel abundant and help you feel beautiful. And it's also great with attracting love. So here I have sage, white sage that you can burn, or you have the rub sage that you can buy from the grocery store. It's very grainy, but this is the one that you'll put on your chicken. It's in the grocery store, you know, the seasoning section. So this one is not edible. The white sage is the one that you'll burn, and it usually comes in something about there. But yes, okay. Alrighty, so sage is great again for love, for beauty, for protection, of course, but it really gets you feeling great about yourself. It's really, really good for that type of stuff, and it's great for attracting love again, like I said before. Now, rosemary, I love rosemary. Everything I do, I don't care if I'm just dressing any candle. Rosemary is the number one thing I put in everything. Rosemary is great not only for protection and all that stuff, but it's great for beauty. It's great for rejuvenation. It helps you feel energized and ready for love. You know what I mean? Instead of you feeling fearful or rejecting love, it just opens you up to that vibration. Rosemary is just one of my favorite all around herbs. I want to make sure I'm showing it pretty good. It's one of my favorite. Put it in my hands. That's probably better. All around herbs. Okay. Loving me some rosemary. And this is dried rosemary. You can use fresh and dried. I do so much work that I buy mine dried. And it works just as well, okay? But again, beauty, love, protection, just like sage, but it gives you that rejuvenation, that extra energy to just go for what you want. It gives you that confidence, you know what I mean? So that's great, great, great. Basil. Basil is for luck in love. Basil is for luck. It's for love. It's for making sure you're meeting a person that meshes well with you, that enjoys your company just as much as you enjoy theirs. You can use fresh basil or dried. You can use all of these, fresh or dried, okay? But yes, basil, okay? Wonderful, wonderful herb for just bringing in a good partner. That's what I love basil for. It's for making sure you find a person that meets all the bells and whistles that you're looking for in them. Okay? So you got to be specific and then add a little basil in there in your petition. I mean, you know, in your candle, but be specific in your petition. Now, some people will be surprised, but cloves, I love cloves. It's to make sure that you and this person is got that sexual thing going on, you know, like y'all are sexually compatible. The sex life is rocking. You know, you're not concerned about anything or anyone else. It's just great sex, great fun. Sexual, just clothes is all about sensuality, being sexy, bringing that just heat to the relationship. Talking about heat, we got chili peppers, believe it or not. I usually use chili peppers in like protection work, but I also use it in love work. So chili peppers, again, is for confidence, sexuality, and you can use dried or, I keep saying it, but yes, dried or fresh. And this is the whole chili pepper. And then you have the chili pepper flakes that you can buy from the grocery store. Okay, either one are great. I love chili peppers just to add that sex appeal, make sure that you're coming off sexy and you know, you got that je ne sais quoi, that swag with you. You know, that's what you need the chili peppers for. Believe it or not, it's such a great herb for that. Thyme, one of my favorite love herbs, hands down. I know you're like, why? But it's simple. It's just focused on love and focused on beauty. Thyme is one of those herbs that really, I don't know what God was thinking when he made thyme, but when I tell you, it's so soft. It's so, the vibration of it is soft, it's sensual, but it's also loving and caring and nurturing. It's beautiful energy. It's all about comfort, but comfort in love, making sure that you and your partner have a beautiful, sweet, and loving relationship. I love thyme. When I say hands down favorite herb for love, okay? The next one is cinnamon. Boop, 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 boop. Now, cinnamon is for passion. Usually I use cinnamon for protection and all those other, I use it for a lot of stuff. Because cinnamon is very versatile, but passion is what I will add cinnamon for in any type of love and attraction or anything. Passion for cinnamon, okay? Plain and simple. You just, great sex. Now, patchouli, this is dragon's blood. So I'm gonna talk about dragon's blood. I love dragon's blood for love and bringing people back together. Now, dragon's blood is a resin. It's like the blood from a tree. Ask me what tree, I don't know, but I do know this resin is great for bringing people back together. It is great for fertility, trying to have a baby, bringing anything where it brings you calmness. That's why people put it in an incense, because it can bring you calmness and calm your mind enough so that you can not worry about having a baby and the baby just naturally happens. But in attraction candles or anything that you're trying to do to attract fertility, it's great for baths, it's great in candle working, great just burning it all together. Great. Now, of course, you'll have to put it in a mortar and pestle and crush it down, but I love dragon's blood, especially for love, especially for fertility. Great, great, great. Another great fertility herb is patchouli. That's my mama. Let's turn her to the voicemail real quick. Okay. I'll call her. I'll call mama back when we get off. Okay. So another great herb, okay, is patchouli. Very soft. It's like a pillow. But patchouli is great for love, also bringing people together, but it's also great for fertility, believe it or not. Just wonderful for fertility. And this is the patchouli herb. You can get it in an oil. All of these you can get in an oil, in an essential oil. So you can use the oils or the herb, okay? One of my favorite herbs that people will never think to put in love work because you're trying to attract love is hyssop. But I love putting hyssop in love work because hyssop is great with not attracting love, but making sure the karma, the trauma, the what if you feel like you owe the universe, if you've done anything wrong or you want to release, you want to make sure that all of your blocks and things that could be holding you back, you want that road to be open. Add a little hyssop. It will just cleanse you, cleanse the situation, cleanse your aura, cleanse your path. You see what I'm saying? So hyssop is always good. You want to make sure that you hit every base whenever you're doing any type of work. Only because you want to make sure you hit every base. Shit. That's really it. But yes, these are 10 wonderful herbs that you can use. When I say I love them all, I use them all. If I was doing a love working, I would use however many I feel comfortable using. Some people just use 3 herbs, 3 fresh herbs, and it works just fine for them. It's up to you and the type of candle that you're using and all that type of stuff. Now, the type of candles that you can use, and if you want to see a real love spell, I would love for you to come to my Patreon where I can show you a real love spell and not get flagged on YouTube for it. Because that's really what this is about. And I don't want people stealing my intellectual property. So I do have real things, real practical things that you can do on Patreon where you can really see me get down and dirty, and I can show you how to work on you or relationships, bring 2 people that you want to get back together, or just yourself, you know? So we got a lot of stuff going on Patreon today, and I just wanted to let y'all know if y'all wanted to check it out. All right, my loves, I'll holler at y'all. Thank you and bye. I love y'all.